Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly. Here's our pal, Wilby. Shoot, got him all twisted up here. You guys, if you're seeing that red live button at the top, that means you're catching us live, and I hope you are, because we are crafting today with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. So come on in, say hello when you pop on. I'm going to bring up my computer so I can see comments. Miss Janice is probably sharing me into the groups, and then we'll get started here with the crafty. It's a fall theme today. I'm not quite sure how fall this craft really is. I mean, it's borderline. I think it's borderline. Hello, Miss Deb Krause. How are you, friend? It's borderline. You know, I like to toe the line. Oh, shoot. Happy Monday. Let me light up the positivity candle. You know, because I feel like I can craft better when I have this candle lit up here because it smells delightful. Delightful. I only see Miss Deb's comment. Maybe nobody else has commented yet. Well, they have 5 friends on that I can see. So, we were talking earlier about how it's been hard to see people on, like, your lives today. Like, you can't see how many people are actually there. So, say hello. We lit up the candle. It's delightful. Hello, Miss Georgianne. Thank you, Miss Janice. Okay, the positivity candle has been lit. Hello, Mary. How are you, friend? All right. I put a sweatshirt on, but it's a little warmer here in Michigan today than I thought. Inside I was comfortable, like upstairs. I mean, I'm comfortable down here, but I ran to the gas station to get a pop right before I went, right a little bit ago, and I was like, whoa, you always goof me with time. So weird that Wisconsin and Michigan have different times. Well, it's because Wisconsin is weird. We're right. I'm just kidding. Oh, shoot. Too funny. All right, you guys, we're going to put Wilby aside. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you for doing that. So, guys, I still had another one of these boards left. I love finding these boards at estate sales. Somebody, you know, likes to paint, right? And I think it went this way because it has a little hanger on it, like so. And I don't know what this circle of dots is. Hello, Miss Lana. How are you, friend? Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. Looks like maybe they were going to put something. It looks like little holes, but it's got a nice little hanger. So we're going to keep it this way so that we can use it like that. Hello, Miss Maury. Look at how much I paid. What's that say, 2? I paid $1 because it's half off day when I go to the estate sale. So only $1 for this board. You can't even get this nice of a board at the Dollar Tree. Look at that. Look at this quality crafting supplies I bring to you. Hello, Miss Jeannie. How are you, friend? Miss Misty. Happy Monday. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Oh, my gosh. It'd be better if I won the lottery and just could craft all day and not have to deal with that work nonsense. But it's not my day. Hello, Miss Lynn. Okay, so I think I'm not quite sure how I'm going to work this out yet. I'm not quite sure. For this part, I need to put a coat of like some white paint on it because I'm going to cover it with fabric and it's going to be see-through because I've already like laid the fabric on there. But on the sides, I'm just not quite sure yet. My husband just went to his first, he's got a bum shoulder, so he just went to his first physical therapy appointment. So there's no supervision of the dogs upstairs. So that you'll hear barking because, you know, obviously you guys, you gotta wipe these down. Sometimes they're in houses of smokers and, you know, sometimes they get that, or they're just dirty, just period. But sometimes it's smoky dust or whatever, smoky ick. So just wipe it down before you paint. You know, maybe help a little bit. Look how dirty that is. Bleh, bleh. Okay. Well, got them all fired up. Oh, shoot. Got them all fired up. So how's everybody's Monday? I'm just drying this before we paint it since I got it all a little wet there. Everybody's Monday good. Everybody out of the Is the storm over now? Is the storm? Oh, I've seen some horrific pictures. Anybody affected by that? By that storm? Because that was crazy. Totally crazy. I just happened to catch a little bit of the news this morning, and it said something about if you were traveling, you could still travel to Gatlinburg. You know, we're not going to Gatlinburg until next year, but it said if you're traveling to Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, you can still get there. It might just take you a little longer because, you know, but I was like, oh goodness, I didn't realize how far it came in. All right, so we're gonna take some Waverly Ivory. Okay, we're gonna cover this front part, and then I got to figure out what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna just do this first and then dry it, and then we'll do some ciphering here. We'll figure it out. So I think Mother's on her way up north. She was going to, when we say up north in Michigan, that means she's going like, you know, like 2 or 3 hours further than what, that's how we say it here, up north. But really they're going to the UP, so it is going to be up north. But right now she's headed to my aunt's house to pick my mom, her oldest sister, my Aunt Ellen, up. And then she's with my Aunt Anita, which is her youngest sister. And they have one more sister in the mix, but she's in Montana. And she's been back for this little trip. They go on this trip. They've done this this is probably like their 3rd or 4th year they've done this trip. My cousin, my Aunt Anita's son, who's our vet, he has 2 cabins in the UP on this one lake. And they go up and stay in the grandma suite or the mother-in-law suite, whatever they call it. They stay there. So, I mean, you can't beat the free board, right? You can't beat that. So they do that every fall. They've been doing that. So that's kind of nice for them. Just the 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them. Once, I think it was just once my aunt was here. My other aunt was here. But it's too much for her to travel back. So, and she doesn't fly. She has some health issues that she doesn't fly. So it's just too much. Okay. Let's go ahead and dry that, and we'll see if that's good enough coverage. Hello, Miss Nora, Miss Angie. Miss Angie, I loved your sign, your stencil sign. That was really cool on that. Was it a shelf? I think that's what you said it was a shelf. Hello, Miss Robin. That was really cool. I liked it. I liked it. Hello, Miss Glenna. Happy Monday. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? I bought this yesterday. Hello, Miss Rhonda. Shelfboard. Yeah, that's what I thought you said it was. So my husband's very big about what's for dinner. I'm like, I don't know, but I'm going to go to the store. Remember yesterday, before I went live, in the Creative Clubhouse group, I went to Walmart and I took Miss Marsha with me. Marsha was live from Walmart, and I told him I'm gonna go get some things for meals for a few days because we're notorious for what do you want? Oh well, thank you. Hello, Miss Wanda. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? And then we end up with fast food, and I'm over it. Like, I don't want fast food anymore, right? I don't want. We had pizza. That I really wanted pizza on Saturday night, and that's right, it's kind of thick right there. I really wanted pizza Saturday night. We have it's called Marco's Pizza. I don't know if that's Michigan pizza. I don't know. Have anybody ever heard of it, Marco's? But it's like right up here, up the road, so it's convenient, right? And I ordered it. Of course, he's like, I want triple, cod sandwich and ice cream. Oh wait, ice cream. Cod sandwich and ice cream, that sounded good. But cream of broccoli soup sounds delicious. How about a little ice cream afterwards? Do a little bit more right here. So he's like, how about, I really want this triple pepperoni. And they have like the pepperoni that are like those cupped pepperonis, those little ones, and then they have the bigger ones, and then they have like strips of pepperoni. I don't know. They call it Old World. I don't know. They throw 3 different kinds of pepperoni on it, but it was a special. It was only like $11.99 for a large pizza. And so I'm like, okay, well, it's not that I don't like pepperoni, but it's so greasy, right, on the pizza. and you put 3 different types of pepperoni on your pizza, and it's just like a grease nightmare, right? And the box was soaked with grease. I had like a half a piece, and I was just like, I can't. Like, he was like, I can't believe we got a whole pizza, and you're not even gonna eat it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't eat it. It's too greasy. So that sat in the refrigerator, and I think he was picking the pepperoni, picking the pepperonis off it today. Oh, for sure, I eat ice cream every night. I'm a little addicted. Nice, nice. I wish I could eat ice cream every night. I think I got some like lactose intolerance from my grandma Rena Mae, because she had that, and and my son has it too. So I think we both got that. I think that's gonna be okay. I can still see the flowers a little bit, but I know I don't like greasy pizza either. And you know, we have this one pizza shop here that it's so good, and it is expensive, but we've figured out a way to get like we only eat pepperoni that is crispy. Yeah, some of it was crispy, but you know those ones I said that cup, like the grease sits in that cup, and it's like, gross. So I think from now on we should just stick to, it's a place called Volcano Pizza. So good. The recipe's like super old, and the same person owned it for years, like my mom and dad. I think I've talked about it before. My mom and dad used to go on dates there. They used to take us there when we were kids. It has the same wallpaper. It's so funny. The same booth. But then the people sold it. The thing was about this pizza place is, okay, so you can still kind of see a little bit, but it's okay. The people that owned it finally sold it to someone else, because what they did was they would winter in like somewhere in the South, and so they would close this pizza place. It would close in like, I don't know, October or November, and then it wouldn't open again until like April or May. And people were kind of like, it's kind of like a cult following. They would be like, when's it open? When's it open? You know, but then they would only be open like Tuesday through Friday from 4 to 8. And it was like, that's because he was retired. He just wanted to work when he wanted to work. And he knew enough people liked his pizza that he could sell it. But it was like, it was so hard to, you know, get there. And, you know, closed on the weekends and everything. Well, the gal who bought it, she's open now lunchtime, like 11 to like 8, I think. But she's on the weekends too. So it's nice. We could have it a little bit more often. We have a pizza place called Brass Nickel. They have a Philly, oh, that sounds good. A Philly cheese pizza, a Philly cheesesteak pizza, yum. Okay, so here's what I need to decide before we go any further. Because on these sides right here, I have these wooden buttons, okay? These are wooden buttons. On this side of these wooden buttons is like really, like, I think I got these from, I think these came from Amazon. They have all those like really loud, crazy colors, and I really don't use them. So what I want to do is I want to glue these to the side all the way around. It would be really cool, these wooden buttons. But do I want to paint under? Do I want to paint something on the side? I kind of think I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I think I'm gonna grab the good old moss, because you guys know I like moss. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what we can do here. I think I'm gonna paint the sides moss, because once you see the material, I think you'll think it looks cool. But then the buttons themselves, I don't think I want to paint those moss. I think I want to actually do some like grunging with some, rust them up, make them look like rusty buttons. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? You're like, oh, she's crazy. She's going to try something she's never tried. Oh, let's see what we do here. Let's see. Hello, Miss Jill. How are you, friend? Okay, let's see how we could get this painted on here. It doesn't have to be perfect, I guess, here. Because we're going to, if we get it up on the top. I'm trying to hold this so you guys can see it, but so I can see it, because I got to paint it. Good Lord. All right, so we're just going to take some moss and go on the side. Moss on the side. So, I think I told you guys that my little Espen, okay, there's the side. Does your family live in Wisconsin by the outdoor pizza place? Always wanted to go there. outdoor pizza place. The family that I have in Wisconsin lives in Union Grove, which is near Kenosha, Racine area. That's where I have no clue. I haven't been to Wisconsin in a couple years. I don't know, a while. But Espen's barking. Oh, so back to speaking of Espen, that's her up there barking. She's a little sassy right now. She could be with children's. She could be with children's. Remember I told you we were gonna breed Espen, which is our other female, and her and Mr. Edgar had their moment. Lord have mercy. I don't know if anybody's ever bred dogs before, but it's kind of comical, actually. It's kind of comical. I just left the room. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't even want to be a part of that. You feel kind of weird just staring at them. It's kind of awkward staring at each other. Oh shoot. All right, so we're going to dry these two sides, and then we'll do the other two. Oh, goodness. So I hope my husband doesn't come home all in pain from, the reaping. He is a busy little man. I think the plan is after this time, we're going to get him. All your puppies, but yes, they did. And we already got so many people who want puppies from the next litter. And like, we don't even have a litter yet. So, I got to reach out to there's one particular person who's very, very, very excited. Hello, Miss Carol. How are you, friend? There's one person who's very, very excited about wanting one of the puppies. Her dad and her sister got ones from the last litter, so I have to let her know, like, straight away. I told her I would, as soon as we don't know if she's, obviously we won't know for quite some time if she's actually pregnant. We'll be able to, well, we won't be able to tell as well as Edna, because Espen's a little bit more chunkier, but she's also a lot shorter than Edna. So she carries her weight differently. You know how they say, a size 8, that's like 5'2", and a size 8 that's like 5'8", like they look different. Well, that's exactly, they were the same weight at one point and they looked much different. Like, Edna's so long. Espen's just a little short girl. She's a compact little tank. So yeah, we'll see if we'll be able to tell. Hello, Miss Barb. How are you, friend? All right, so we're just painting. I know painting's boring, but we'll see how this goes. I don't know. I've never tried this before, so I don't know. I don't know if it's going to look good or not. Oh, my goodness, it might not. Before we put the fabric on, we'll do this button thing. So for some reason, it doesn't look good when we... Wait, it's called Oak Fire Pizza, not Outdoors. Oh, that's a different place. Oh, okay. I don't know. Whoops. No, it sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. Oh, so I didn't even really tell you what I bought for dinner. So I went to the store yesterday and I got stuff to make. I was looking through my Pinterest, my food stuff on Pinterest. Like, what did I save? What recipes have I saved? I really wanted to start doing some crock pot ones so that I could put it in the crock pot when I go to work, and then when I come home, it'll be ready. But hello, Miss Liz, you take the Hawaiian rolls and you put the ham and cheese on them, like the Swiss cheese, and then you put the tops on the rolls, and then you put like the Dijon mustard and the Worcestershire sauce, however you say that, and what else is there? Butter, and you slather it over the top and you bake them, and they're so good. And so I thought that's what we were going to have last night. But he was like, well, we've got all these leftovers. I'm like, okay, fine. Eat your leftovers. And then he was like, oh, those weren't really good. I'm like, well, could have had it. Yes, they're so good. Hello, Miss Mary. Yes, ham and cheese. Is that what they're called? Simply ham and cheese sliders. I don't know if they had a special name. Because, you put the poppy seeds on the top. Lord have mercy. Don't let me have a random drug test anytime soon. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Liz. I have. I'm still... Oh, I thought I was down only having to lose 13 more pounds, but apparently it's more like 15. I'm like, ah. I don't get on that scale all that often because I get a little frustrated, up and down. Hello, Miss Sandy. Get a little up and down there, but oh well, I do like to see some movement. But I kind of get in a plateau. But my doctor, last time I went to the doctor, she told me, she's like, you've lost weight. It might look like I've lost weight, like, I don't know if it looks like fast, but really from the time I started losing weight till now, which is from February, I've lost like 1 pound a week is the average. So it's just like a regular, well, I'm trying to eat better for one. I still don't exercise probably enough. If I did more, it probably would help. I need to start doing some toning to get rid of some of this. Oh, you made them like Rubens. Now I don't like sauerkraut. So if you did though, that would be great. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna have to fix a little bit of this because I don't want this to show through. So let me get a little brush and just kind of touch up these spots here, just a little bit with our plaster. Yeah, Rubens would be good if you like. I don't like sauerkraut. Ugh. Mother used to make, gosh, I feel like they tortured me. If she was on here, she'd laugh because this was the worst meal. I've talked about this before. The worst meal, they loved it. My sister and brother loved it. My mom and dad loved it. Ugh. My mom would take the pressure cooker and she would pressure cook sauerkraut and potatoes and sausage. Ugh. And I would just be like, really? And of course they loved it, so it would be something we'd probably have more often than not. And they would like, oh, you have to eat it or you just don't have anything to eat. I'm like, really? So I would take the sausage out and I would try to get all the sauerkraut off it. Still tasted like sour sausage. It was gross. Sour sausage. Oh, whoops. Put my hand in the paint. Hello, Miss Faye. How are you? Okay, that's better. That's better. Let me dry that. And then we got to decide about this. We're going to put the buttons on the side. We're going to hot glue the buttons on all around the board. Well, thank you for sprinkling. That'll dry the rest of the way while we're putting these buttons on. Okay. We're just making a sign today. Nothing, whoops. Nothing too fancy schmancy. Nothing like you go, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I don't think it'd be like, this is amazing. But we're using these wooden buttons. So on the side, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 buttons go on the side. I did measure these out beforehand. Hello, Miss Patty. Okay, so let me see how I want to do this. Let me just set that right there. I'm gonna take some hot glue on this wooden button and we're gonna just stick it on here. One wooden button placed. Okay. Maybe I should hold up like that. They're such stinkers. Such stinkers. Okay. Now, I don't really mind how these go. Like, I don't have to have them all lined up. We're having salad, spaghetti. Oh, and garlic. I thought it was salad spaghetti. You're 50% German and you can't see it. I have some German roots as well. My mom's maiden name was Snyder. But, yeah. Ugh. My dad liked it too, and we're on that side of the family, we're Scottish, so my dad had a weird palate though. He liked weird things. He liked ring bologna or garlic ring bologna with peanut butter on it. Now, I like ring bologna. It's weird, you guys. It sounds really weird, but I like ring bologna with not garlic on it. Ring bologna with peanut butter on it. But somehow he switched over to buying garlic bologna, and then he'd be like, here. And he got the grandkids liking it. And I'm like, disgusting. Gross. Gross. Ugh. I remember he loved to get, there's a farmer in the area they live in that he grew cabbage for like, I don't remember, what's the company? Dole? Is it Dole? I don't know. I can't remember the company. I could be way off on that. It may not be Dole, but a company that would take cabbage. Anyway, they would grow cabbage, and for one, it made the town stink because cabbage is really stinky when it's growing. Okay, look at our buttons, okay? I think it's cooked. So we gotta go all the way around. It's gonna take me a minute. You like garlic bologna, but I'm not sure. Well, Miss Missy slapped some peanut butter on us one day and you made Swiss meatloaf. Wait, what is Swiss? Miss Rosa, what's Swiss meatloaf? What is Swiss meatloaf? Like Swiss cheese? She's probably like, no, you ninny. Oh, like, is that like Swiss steak? Like that? I don't know. But anyway, he'd get the cabbage. He'd get these huge heads of cabbage. The guy would just bring him for free. So he would take those things and he would, is that all dry? I guess it is. He would just sit it on your fat roll there. It'll hold it. He would cut them into like slices and be like cabbage steaks, and then he would put them on the grill with butter, meatloaf with Swiss. Oh, okay, that sounds delicious. That must be a Michigan thing. Your granddaughter eats summer sausage with peanut butter sandwiches. Oh, Miss Dolores, it's a Michigan thing. I don't know what it is. It's a weird thing. Is what it is. It's weird. All right, on this side there should be 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that one is bent, so I'm going to have to get another one. That one's got like just to say, Kelly made me do it. As me cutting up quilts and putting peanut butter on my bologna. Ring bologna and peanut butter is very good. I don't know about that garlic nut. I don't like it. It's, yuck. Because after my dad died, the summer after he was gone, we used to do a camping. My parents camped forever, right? And we used to go every Father's Day. We would go camping as a family, and different places. Well, so in 21 was the last year. Mother decided that camping just wasn't the same with my dad, and it's just too much to deal with the camper. Like, she wasn't going to go alone, and Swiss meatloaf does sound it does sound fancier. So the last time we went, we did like a cheers, a toast to my dad, and we all the grandkids everybody had a chunk of garlic bologna, and 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, let's see if I can make it. I guess I probably should. Let me see if I can pop that one off there. Yeah, let me see if I can get these couple to slide over a little bit. Sorry, I should have been paying better attention. Let me get those, pop those off there. Those are over a little bit too far. Pull that off there a little bit. Yeah, so we did a, get rid of that one. We did a toast with garlic bologna, and I was like, ew, God, so gross. But then he liked Bloody Marys too, so they did a toast with that too, but I don't drink. Hello, Miss Debbie. How are you, friend? Okay, bringing that one over a little closer, and then we'll slide this one over a little closer. Hopefully, with the glue that's there, it will be okay. Thank you for sprinkling. Fried bologna sandwich. Oh, now I can get behind some fried bologna. But I like Spam. Some people don't like Spam. I love Spam. I think Spam is delightful. My grandma Rowene used to make it was called ham newberry casserole. I don't really know. It was so good. It had Spam in it. It could have ham, but Spam was better. And I know, don't say, ew, do you know what's in Spam? No, I don't know what's in Spam, and no, I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. Thank you. I'll eat my Spam and just be happy about it. You love Spam, Miss Rose. See? Spam is good. I mean, it's probably full of all kinds of crazy chemicals, but what food is it anymore, right? What food is it? All kinds of weirdness. All kinds of weirdness. So, all right. Well, one day we'll have all these on here. It's not going to be anytime soon. Oh, Miss Sue, that sounds good. Kind of like a stir fry. Yeah, well, that would be good. I do. I used to just take Spam and cut it up, you know, slice it, take it right out of the can, slice it, and put it in the frying pan. Actually, my ex-husband and I, we would call that our white trash meal, because it would be like right before payday, you know. That plus Kraft macaroni and cheese, you know, you just grab some cheap food. And was it healthy? No, if you didn't have money, you did what you could do. Luckily, we eat a little bit better now. Oh, yeah, you could add some, but yeah, you're right. The meat and the rice would be good. All right, there's 3, 4. Oops, 5. I'm glad I found a way to use some of these buttons, because I've had these for a while. I'm like, I just don't love the designs on them are kind of crazy. You eat Spam? My grandma made it with eggs and, oh yeah. Like I said, I love fried Spam. When it gets crispy, it's good. It's very good. Very tasty. Boy, I got some glue strands coming off here. I didn't even realize. It's like spider web. Oh, that's all over my hand. Oh, yeah, so now I'm kind of hungry thinking about making those sliders. They don't take too long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got that one over a little bit more. Well, oh well. I just can't get it right. Just can't get it right. Okay, so we have these last ones we got to stick on here. Oops, what was I doing? All of a sudden I just changed the method. Gotta bring this over further. I know that, because that's what I didn't do last time. Miss Amber, my name is actually Kelly, and my page name is Rowena May Inspired, which is after my 2 grandmothers, Rowene and Rena May. So I merged their names together, Rowene and Rena, to be Rowena, and then May. That's how I came up with that. Way back in the day, October 19th will be 4 years that I've had this page. 4 years. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It was not a crazy day on Monday for work. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That one has glue all over it. I gotta grab one more out of the, I got them over here. Out of the stash over here. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Whoa. All right, let's see how these are going to fit. 2, 3, 4. Yay. I did better this time on this side. I did better on this side. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, so Mother might be traveling right now up to my aunt's. They weren't leaving until this afternoon. They were going to go up to my aunt's, and see, you know, my cousin's daughter just had a baby. And he's home now. Mr. Ryder is his name, Ryder. And they were going to get to see him, and then they were going to head up. So they're not going to get to the UP until later tonight, but it's all good. Whoops. Very cute idea to put the buttons around the frame. Well, thank you. I was going to use like half beads, but I was like, what about these buttons? Because the half beads, they're a little chunky. Okay, I'm just plucking off where the glue kind of pushed through on some of these. holes, just kind of flatten it. So we got to decide what we're going to do. I really want to take, some Mod Podge and cinnamon and just like grunge these buttons and make them rusty looking. Hello, Miss Shauna. So I think that's what we're going to do. All right. So this is our frame so far. Okay. You're like, get on with it already. Let's see some progress. I mean, we've made quite a bit there, but it's kind of boring still. It's kind of boring. Does it look fall yet? Where's Miss Janice? Janice, is this looking fall? Nothing says fall like some wood buttons, right? Nothing says fall. Okay, so let me grab my paper plate. Let's keep a little paper, my little cinnamon plate here. Dump the cinnamon on the plate. Okay, grab some cinnamon. Now, somebody, Miss Kathy on my last live, I was talking about buying cinnamon. So get this, you guys. Look at this. Okay, for one, my nose is running. Let me blow my nose. What time is it? 3. Oh my goodness, we gotta get moving. We're never gonna get done. Oh my gosh, we gotta get going. But I have to do the sides before I do the material because I don't want it to be all messed up. I think that would be the best idea. This is from Dollar Tree. 2.25 ounces, 64 grams. This is from Dollar General. $1.25, $1. 2.37 ounces, 67 grams. So 3 more grams, a quarter less. Well, thank you for stopping in, Miss Debbie. It was nice to see you. I had enough buttons. Oh, girl, look. There's plenty more in that little container. Those are all from, those were from Amazon. Okay, so we're gonna take a brush and we're gonna just put, this will go quicker. This will go quicker. Okay, we're gonna take our brush and we're gonna get our cinnamon ready and we're gonna just go on these buttons and just go right around on the buttons. And then we'll sprinkle them with cinnamon. Try to get them covered good so that you can cover the whole button. You get the cinnamon to stick to the entire button. Okay. All right, ready? Here we go. Whoops. Now that's why I wanted to do this before, because see, I'm going to get it everywhere, because I'm just going to be sloppy about it, and we'll just knock it off there. Knock it off. Hoping to score some buttons when you go to Canton. Oh, yeah. Okay, look. Sweet. Okay, we're going to keep going, and then we'll go back over those. Aspen. She's the sassy one today. It's interesting that she's the only one barking, though. Usually it's Edna. She's like, ruff. Ruff. Yeah, that would be awesome if you did. I love to find some good buttons. I gotta take those ones out of that package I just got from that estate sale. Okay, here we go again. Here we go again. All right. Okay, not perfect, but I think it'll be okay. Let me just put that. You know what I just did? I just touched that to it. Now it's gonna get in there. So then I have to go like this. Then you have to put the Mod Podge away, and you have to get the, where's my little, hold on, here it is. This is my cinnamon, this is the stuff I've been using. I should have done it all along. All right, let me pour this back in here because this is getting low here. Hello, Miss Teddy Bear, how are you, friend? Okay. Yeah, Mother made it back from Pennsylvania, and she had one sleep before she was ready to hit the road again. She had one little sleep where she was on the road again. I'm like, you're just a traveling gal. I think they're gone through the week, and then maybe they'll be home this weekend. I'm not sure what's the plan. All right, let's get this. Oh yeah, I got, you mean all of them? All the jars of buttons? They're all over this craft room. I haven't even, I mean, there's some, to do a little scavenger hunt. They're all over here. All right, one more side. One more side. I just can't pass up a good deal on buttons. I mean, buttons are expensive. You ever gone to the store and like down in Shipshawana when we go down there, they'd have this one quilt store. And she would have this big bowl like I have, that galvanized bowl, and she'd have a scoop in there, and it would be so much, the scoop would be like so much a pound, right? I don't know how much, you know, but still it was like you were paying quite a bit. It might be like $9.99 a pound, something like that. I mean, it was something, they weren't cheap. So when I find a deal on a thing that's like a whole container for like $20 for an entire, like, what are those cookie container, those metal cookie tins, those Christmas tins full for $20, heck yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Oh, I do too, Miss Janice, I do too. My one girlfriend, she found a good deal at an estate sale not long ago, and she said they'd look some of them up and they were like really old, like something like World War II, like something off from uniforms or something. I was like, oh, that's cool. All right. Got them all covered, okay? Right now they're you know, that way. But we'll go over them. Oh, Miss Teddy said you're gonna have to post. Yeah, you're gonna have to post pictures. Yes. You have to show me what you have. You can always share on the Rowena May Inspired Crafty Friends page. Share your things like that. I love to see that. Okay, let me put that aside because we're gonna need that. But we have to get this looking like something in the front. I'm going to get all that cinnamon that's on the front there off. All right. Okay, ready? So we're going to Mod Podge over all that on the side, but I want to get the material on here so we don't run out of time because we only have 20 minutes. Okay, look at this material. Is that pretty? All right, so here it is. Here it is. However, I got to figure out how to get it cut. Let me see. Let me see if I can just kind of cut down the side. Now, it might not be perfect. If I can just cut it straight, I don't know. Probably not. But it's going to be, it will be too hard to like sand off any material because of the sides are already on there. So let's see if we can get it kind of close. Kind of close. Oh, that's not too bad. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I think it's going to be okay. Let me just... Now, this material I got from... I got a bunch of material from my cousin's mother-in-law when we went up to my aunt's house last time. And I thought this is really pretty. But this is not good ripping material. I tried to rip it, and it doesn't... I mean, it's strong. Hello, Miss Debbie. It's strong material. It's strong. All right, I think I'm just going to cut down this side and get that frayed stuff off there. Just try to cut as straight as I can. I need one of those like rotary cutter things and, you know, and use my table, but yeah, I think I have one, but I don't think it's sharp. I'm not good at any sort of sewing tools. Like, I remember my aunt and I, or my grandma was trying to teach mother and I how to sew pillowcases. Oh, that was a lost cause. I remember my aunt Janet in Montana saying, "You're going the wrong. You're supposed to go this way with the rotary tool, not towards yourself." Well, apparently, I was going the wrong way. I'm like, does it matter? Apparently, it must. Okay, that's gonna go in there. It's gonna be pretty. Okay, but now we gotta get this last side. This last side. I think I did pretty decent there. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. I think I did pretty good. So now we gotta get right there. Okay. I said I wanted to rip it, but it was not ripping. It was just not ripping. And if I get this, if it gets crooked, I can do a little bit of fraying. You guys like this material? I think it's pretty. I think my sister would like this material. She likes kind of like this kind of color. Kind of looks, it looks vintage to me. I don't know that it really is, but it looks kind of vintage. All right, now that we got that down, we're probably going to have to go on this edges a little bit. This is a crooked over here. Gosh, you guys, those dogs are something else. Something else. So you guys, up next after me is Miss Jeannie with Clifton's Crafty Casa. I like to say casa. Did I do good? No, it's still too long up there. Okay. Trial and error, a little bit here, a little bit more here in the end. Once I can get this Mod Podge on here, then we have something to put on the front, and then it'll. If I don't get the Mod Podge done over the buttons, I can do that after we're live. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Hey! Quiet. That's Edgar. You like that fabric? Thank you. Okay, just a little bit more on the side. Just a little bit more. If I would have had more time, I would have tried to cut this a little bit better, like, but I didn't. You guys, I really didn't even honestly know what I was going to craft until like 3:30. I went over to the Harry Potter closet. I'm like, okay, inspiration, please. What can we do? All right, how about this board? Okay, what are we going to put on this board? Okay, how about some material? Okay. What kind of material? Something fallish, because it's fall theme. Okay, that's great. All right, I think I'm gonna, oh gosh, right there. I gotta get that right there, and then we'll be done. Because I started watching a show called The Perfect Couple on Netflix. Has anybody seen it? It's got Nicole Kidman in it. Ooh, it's suspenseful. It's a whodunit. Whodunit thing. You know, somebody ends up dead, and you gotta figure out who done it. Yes. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're gonna go with that. Hello, English cottage crafts. I can't say cottage crafts. Hello, Miss Glenda. Okay, this is not straight by any means. Nobody judge me on my crooked scissor cutting. I'm crooked. All right, let me cover that Mod Podge for right now. How are you in England this evening? All right, Mod Podge, fabric Mod Podge. Okay, I'm gonna put it down. I'm going to put it down on the board. Oh, I shouldn't use that one because I had that in the other things. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, let's do this. Let me just pour. Oh, you can't pour fabric Mod Podge. It's too thick. It's too thick. Well, hello from Italy. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so we're just putting some fabric Mod Podge down here on our board. I'm going to try to get a good even coat of that. How much time do I have left? Okay, we got time. I said we probably won't finish with getting the buttons all covered with the Mod Podge to, you know, make them look more grungy. But we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. Because it's pretty simple after this. Throw the material down, and then we've got something to put on it. And then I just bought this new bottle of fabric Mod Podge because the other stuff I have, you know how this is thick already, but if you have it for any length of time, oh my gosh, it's thick. It gets thick. Super thick. Super thick. Should be my superhero name. Super thick. Speaking of superheroes, it's not really a superhero because it's the Joker, but you know that new Joker movie comes out. I want to see that. Do you guys like the Joker? He's dark. It's got Lady Gaga in it. All right. It's not perfect, you guys. It's not perfect. I've been on the fence to watch it. Well, it doesn't. I don't think it's come out yet. It doesn't come out yet. I think it comes out the 4th this weekend. I think it's because I said to my husband, when's that movie come out? And he's like, it's not till October. I keep seeing the commercials for it. But I've liked the other ones. Like the Harley Quinn, that one. Okay, do you guys like this? I like it. I like it. Okay, well, let me try it. Let's try it. Hello, Miss Cindy from South Carolina. How are you, friend? Were you in any of the bad weather in your area of South Carolina? All right, I'm gonna let that sit. It's not totally dry, but it's looking good. Okay, you guys, look at our board. Oh, okay, so here's what we're gonna put on it. Why is that giving me sound? I must have hit a button or something. Hold. Look, we're going to put grateful on it. But we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put cinnamon and Mod Podge and cinnamon on it. We're going to cinnamon it up, okay? We don't need the fabric mod. You thought it was Netflix? No, the Joker's in the movie theater. It's in the movie theater. In the theater. Yeah, that's why I had to wait. We went and saw another movie, and it had the thing for it, the trailer, and I was like, oh, that's a good one. All right. See, okay, I don't put that in the way. All right, we're gonna probably do this in a couple stages here because it might dry before I get all the way across the word grateful, but I'm gonna go this word, there's 2-pack. You can get these at Dollar General. I'll show you the package. Again, these are like plate words. You know, the other day I was using napkin decor or whatever the heck they called that. Like, whatever. Okay, I think we can get all the way across here. Yeah, this is, again, bougie. If you set a bougie table with plate words or napkin words, or you can just take one and put it across your sign because it looks cute. And it's just a simple little craft. You can buy, these are, I think the 2 words were $1. Okay, get our plate back out. Get our cinnamon back out. My area is just, okay, rain and wind. Okay, good. Good, glad to hear that. All right, let me just dump some cinnamon on here. Dump, dump, dump. Dump, dump, dump. Dump your cinnamon. I love this technique, you guys. I just love using cinnamon to make things look rusty, crusty. All right, there that is. Okay, I'm just gonna set that aside. We don't have time to mess with that. We've been messing with it too much. Okay, so let's just go over this. Let me take my dryer real quick. Whoops. Sorry, the glue gun just flung off the table. Just gently remove anything loose. And then just tap, 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 tap on your cinnamon. This will seal your cinnamon and it'll make it dark. And then it looks like rusty, crusty. And if this is not your thing, paint it. Paint it whatever color you want. Stain it. Do whatever your heart desires. I like the rusty, crusty look. That's just me. That's just me. So I said yesterday on my live that the Lions played last night at 8 o'clock. No, they play tonight at 8 o'clock. It's like, I went up last night after I was done down here, and I was like, what time are the Lions on? He's like, they're not on tonight, they're on tomorrow. I'm like, oh, for heaven's sakes, I thought it was tonight. So messed up. And then there's a new show on CBS on Sundays called The Summit, which is like a kind of like a Survivor kind of game. And so that ended up being on before Big Brother. So Big Brother wasn't even on until like 10:30 last night, so I couldn't watch Big Brother. I'm like, what in the world? Usually it's on at like 9 or something like that. So that threw me all off last night. Just threw me all off. All right, let me dry this. It's gonna look cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Well, thank you for springing. Yes, the smell is amazing. Plus I have the positivity candle over here, the pumpkin spice positivity candle is rolling over here. So it's just delightful in here. All the smells. Very delightful. Okay, we've got 7 minutes. We're gonna dry this, stick it on there, and then we'll go over the buttons. Big Brother has been ticking me off. I'm way behind on episodes. Oh gosh. I don't even know who's gonna win. I just don't even know. I don't really like any of them. I don't really like any of them. Oh shoot. To be honest. Oh, well, thank you. Hubby's hungry. Well, you have a great night, Miss Rosa. You can see the finished photo later. Have a good dinner. Hubby's hungry. Well, you know, when their bellies growl, you gotta go. You got to go. All right, look at this, you guys. Look at this. This looks so good. Look. Oops. Go this way. Doesn't that look good? Love it. All right, I'm just going to take a skewer and just, there's like one little spot between the R and the, I guess it's the G and the R. Just kind of pluck that out of there. Okay, where's our board? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You're right. And you know what? Are you talking about Angela? You guys, look how cute this is. All right, we're going to glue this on here. If you're talking about Angela, she's my age. I thought she was a lot older than me. I looked at her and I was like, you are not 51. She was. She's 51. Yeah, I was like, what a whiner. Okay, you guys, we're using some Tight Bond Quick and Thick because I want this to hold a long time. But I'll put some hot glue on here as well. Yeah, I was like 50. You're 51? Oh my gosh. I thought you were much older. Sorry, Angela. For one, you're annoying. Two, you look much older than 51. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, shoot. All right, let's put some hot glue just in a few spots here so we can get this to stay on there right now. But overall, we want the Quick and Thick to be quick and thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is the center one right here. We try to center it using that bead right there. Okay, guys, this wasn't like a complex craft, but I think it's turning out really stinking cute. Really stinking cute. Okay, let me hold it up. Let me hold it up. I wish I could have got some of that material a little bit better. Yes, I do. We're going to go back with because we have 4 minutes. We're going to go back with, whoops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Hold on. I want to fling the Mod Podge across there. I need something to stick in there. There. It'll dry, but I didn't want that all in there like that. So just take your brush and go back over your buttons now. Maybe we can at least get this side done. How much time do we have? 4 minutes. You guys, up next is Miss Jeannie with Clifton's Crafty Casa. And don't forget, if you're not in the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group, I was just looking, Miss Janice is just smoking along with her membership there. She's got 7,600 people in that group. That's a big group. That's good. That's awesome. She's been doing this for a while. She's built up her group. It's awesome. So we want everybody to be in there because then you can just refresh for the next crafter and you don't have to worry about finding pages. Well, hello, Miss Amy. Okay, so let's dry these. Hold on, this one's is a little bit excessive. Put some of that over on this one. So you could take one of these boards, if you had something similar. You can put the buttons, any kind of buttons, but these wood buttons are nice because then you can paint them, whatever you want. But then we just turned them rusty crusty. And some of these don't have, they're not full. You can see some spots on them, but it doesn't really, I mean, they're brown, so it doesn't really matter. Well, thank you. Oh, she has no power due to Cruise Designs still has no power. Oh, yes. Anybody who doesn't have any, I hope they get their power back, for sure. For sure. Okay, check it out. So here's what's not done yet, and here's what's done. So it looks good. So we're just going to keep going over this. We got 2 minutes, and Miss Jeannie will be up next. And I'm about to finish this, take a picture, run upstairs, and start making some dinner. I'm hungry. My tummy's growling. My tummy's growling. I'm hungry. Hungry. Now that you guys gave me all those cool ideas, even though I'm having ham and Swiss sliders, which I'm excited about. It's been a bit since we've done that. I really thought he would want them last night, but the Lions are on tonight, so it is kind of like, still kind of, you know, football food, because they're on tonight. Of course, we're going to eat before 8 o'clock because I'm hungry. But I was just going to say, they're being really good. They're so quiet. Glad I didn't jinx it. Ding dongs. They're like, ruff, ruff. All right, going over this side. We got 1 minute, you guys. Let me hold this up here so you guys can see it. And then I'll get ready to sign off here because Miss Jeannie will be rolling on there next. Oh, let me show you the package. Here, let me stop doing this and show you the package for these words. If you go to Dollar General, it's called plate setting decor. And gather is the other word. So you get gather and grateful for $1. $1, okay? Cheaper than Dollar Tree. But isn't that cute? So we just use the board. You know, we painted the side. We painted it green on the sides underneath because we wanted it to kind of match our, than just having it, you know, whatever. But we had to put some paint underneath here, some plaster, so that we didn't have those that come up through that material. But you guys, I think this turned out stinking cute. I'm just going to finish these buttons. Thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight. Simple sign. It's got a hanger on the back so it can just hang right up on the wall. Simple. Sometimes you just keep it simple and it's just great that way. So thank you guys so much for being here with me. Make sure you go see Miss Jeannie. Have a great night. Bye-bye.